Airless rust base. I mean, you know, if they put it together, they put it together. Hello everyone, Thoranx is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Episode 300, the big episode 300, where today we will finally be exiting the Euclid Galaxy. I know, it's been a very, very long time in the making, but I believe we have all of the things we require to make a successful transition and begin to check out our next stage of our journey. So before we leave, though, I have been doing some work off camera. Not a lot, but enough that I wanted this base to be what it was. I wanted it to be a nice little spot to visit, but also a place to gather some resources, and so I have been working diligently. And I can say, finally, boom, we are good to go. So, okay, this is what we have. We have a landing pad over here. I don't know why that custom beacon is there. Pay no attention to that. We have a landing pad here. And then we have our little power station over here. Oh, wait, hold on. We better activate this. I don't want any shenanigans. Okay. Our power station over here, the sun is down, but it stays okay. Maybe not enough power to handle everything we did. I suppose that means we need to add more to it. Okay, well that shouldn't take but just a second. Okay, we had to do a little modifications. Normally in my notes it's what I call a false start, and I would edit that out, but I think we're going to leave it in just for fun so you can see a little bit of what I've been doing off camera, because I don't want to do that much off camera in this series. However, you are a pipe going the way you need to go. Okay, what we are going to do is seal this up, because there's no need for all of that. And voila, here we go. So, we have our landing pad. We now have a fitting energy grid for all the things that we're trying to run. I had forgotten my math was flawed because I had expanded our Rust side of things a little bit and did not account for it, but now we are generating, should be more than enough power, so we have this beautiful solar array to track the sun, and then all of these wonderful batteries down here, and these lights kind of give me a quick, easy gauge of whether or not the batteries have any power in them, right? Because if the lights go out, then obviously we don't have any power. After that, you take the teleporter up top, and you have 4 simple objects. You have your Rust storage, which is the main reason to come to this base, aside from just to see it. You have, why is that showing me no power? That's odd. Oh, because it's going to the lights. Yeah, for some reason, these green lights had to be powered individually, and none of the other lights did. I think there's a bug with the green lights. So you have your trade terminal on the green side, your Rust on the yellow, your terminus on the blue, and your oxygen on the red. None of these store incredibly fast, because we did not have an electromagnetic power source to tap into, but they do store large. 2 stacks of Rust, 1 stack of oxygen. Yeah, that's not amazingly crazy large, but it's something. It's not too bad. Let's make sure our cargo is ready to go. Condensed carbon needs to go here. Rust, ferrite dust, metal. We have a few things we need to straighten out. All in all, though, we're doing fairly well. I think what we'll do before we leave is we'll leave a little message down here Oh, yeah, look at that. It's like the Kat Saddam's coup, but it's in black and red. I've seen that thing flying around a couple of times. It's like identical, but it's black and red. It's kind of neat. Kind of neat. Rust without air. We're going to upload. And I think we'll do a new screenshot, which will be... something I could get... No, because that doesn't have to do with the base. We'll be like this. There we go. Alright. And let's leave our little personal message here. Portable... Yeah, this is the... right? I'm trying to remember. The communication station, I believe, is the one we want. Yes, of course it is. And it'll be right here, kind of next to the landing pad, so to speak. And we're just going to say something cute. I heard you like Rust with your oxygen, so... No. We'll just... I heard you like Rust with your oxygen. Boom. Yay, okay. Alright, and now that we've done that, we are going to depart. We're going to let these batteries do their thing. Let me just give them one last little cursory check here and make sure that we are using less than half of what we're charging, and we have lots of batteries, so this should be good. Now, we don't have enough to fully charge them in one day-night cycle, but it should be enough in the long run. I just plummet right down into this ravine without paying attention. Way to go. No, we're not going to travel with that one, actually. We're going to take the end of sleep. Gosh, we need to get going. This episode is supposed to be about the departure of this galaxy, and here we're spending all this time at this base. Let us depart. Let's go. Now, before we leave completely, there are just a couple of things we need to do. The first one is we need to leave our mark at the communications section. Object of interest. Oh, it's always something. See, if I had taken the living ship, this might have been an upgrade. Chromatic metal. I bet they are. They're gonna have to catch me first. Oh, well, okay. We don't have time to fight, no. We're not going to do that. Look at that Earth-like planet. Aggressive sentinels. That's always the case. Look, it's even got... it's like continental. You can see the difference between the oceans and the land masses. There we go. So we're going to swing by and we're going to leave our own little message on the message cluster. Then we're going to stop by the space station and stock up on wiring looms. And then I think we're just going to depart. Should we do the space station first or last? I think we're already aimed towards the planet, so let's just do that. All these bases here combined into one spot, but the messages are not in the same spot, and I'm not sure why. Alright, let's... And there they are. Let's pull up out of the atmosphere a little bit to gain some speed. I suppose we should take an image or two before we leave. We could maybe... No, see, I think in the long run we're going to want an image of the next galaxy. Not... Oh, but the sunrise, though. Okay, the system was very, very confused by that image, but I think this is actually our better shot of the sunrise. Alright, that being said, let's get over here. So everybody just kind of left their tag and the date. And I guess we don't necessarily want to break with tradition. But it would be great to let them know about our base on the other planet. Right, let's see how many characters we can squeeze in here. So it'll be Thranx's July 1st, 2020. Check out the airless rust base. I mean, you know, if they put it together, they put it together. If they don't, then they don't. I suppose we could have left a beacon. I mean, I don't know. I think if somebody sees a base that's away from the pack, they'll either be interested in it or they won't. Oh, hello. No, we're going to scan some creatures. That is a thing. Hold on, there's a large... Oh, we've already scanned that one. And these flying creatures. Oh my gosh, Thranx's, it is just impossible for me to do any of this. It's impossible. Downright impossible. Let's depart. Alright, fuel in the launch thrusters. Now we're just going to go to the space station. Because we want to have a lot of wiring looms. And we're going to switch our multi-tool over. We're going to do all the things to prepare for galactic travel, as I hear it's quite tumultuous. So this multi-tool is pretty empty, not really much of anything on it, so we have that going for us. Now let's see if we can buy some metal plates. That will also help out our cause. Alright, dust, we're going to need that. Oxygen, I don't see a reason to go without that. Metal plating, Probably not that many. Sure, I don't think we need the ion batteries. That'll do it. The wiring looms. The whole reason we came here. Wow, 1 million units for the wiring looms, I see. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it. The suspense is killing me. I'm through waiting. Let's do it. Make sure our hyperdrive is fully fueled. And let us say goodbye. Now, I don't think we have the warp drive distance to take us here, do we? No, we have to have a tremendous amount of warp to go here, do we not? Where am I? Now, hold on. We don't... So, wait. We are 3,000 light years away. We have to have... We have to have the ability to warp that far, don't we? Maybe not. Okay, no, it's letting us select it. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Well, it seems as if we're going backwards. Yes, it is a large galaxy. Oh, wow. So we're going to watch the whole thing just kind of implode, or we're traveling backwards, or... I'm not sure. Feels like a pretty significant achievement. 300 episodes. I do enjoy that color. Yeah, look how much further apart the stars are there. Wait. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I suppose I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. Uh-huh. Right. Strange things abound. Okay. Analysis visor critically damaged. Potential location details discovered. Boy, we have quite a bit going on here. None of the ships can land here. Oh, maybe. Not that one, but our other ones can, perhaps. Okay, we definitely have some questions. Now, some people had mentioned this. This isn't completely... Locate a missing person. There's no reason to have that. So part of my confusion is that I was under the impression if I traveled to the center of the galaxy, I would get a chance to reinitiate the purge, because that's what it says. However, as I've just kind of put the game on pause and did some research, I've determined that's not the case. It's actually misleading. Like many people before had suggested to me, traveling to the center of the galaxy merely advances you one galaxy. That means we have effectively missed quite a bit. We've missed quite a bit of our options to travel to Eissentam. And so what that means is we're going to have to go back and end up taking a ride with someone, because, oh, I guess I don't need all this stuff. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I guess I'm trying to wrap my head around everything. So, the description very much says if I change my mind about the purge, I can just head to the galactic center. But what it means is that you just get to... Yep, all this is intact. Is that you really just get to travel to the next galaxy, not that you get to reinitiate the purge and choose your system. Okay, well... I'm not sure if it is going to let us land one of our other ships here, but I suppose we're going to try it. More than anything, we're going to have to... Because that means... Oh my goodness. So the purge trip to Eissentam is actually a tremendous shortcut, if you think about it. Because Eissentam, being the first lush galaxy in a chain of galaxies, actually jumps you ahead 10, of all things. And for anyone that has yet to turn down the purge and then attempt to reconnect with it, it's not a thing. Don't be deceived. If you get the option to reset the simulation in the purge, you should take it. Now, what we need to do... Let's head down here, we'll land... And then look to see if we can figure out where the end of sleep is. Oh no, here it is. We can just call it Starship Damaged. Right, well, I suppose we'll be able to find it on board our ship there. Let's just get off this planet and try to catch our bearings, because I'm definitely thrown for a loop in this exchange. Visit your old friends in the space anomaly. I wonder if an Atlas station would give us the option to reset everything. Doubtful. See if the end of sleep is in here. Yep, here it is. Right, everything's sort of damaged here. That's fine. Well, well, well. Decisions, because now we have a few different things ahead of us. Okay, the end of sleep is repaired. Fairly easy. The freighter's doing good, so really more than anything, the biggest limiting factor we're going to have to deal with here is all of the things broken on our exosuit. So let's go ahead and get those repaired. I guess in hindsight, it was really a bad decision to not accept the purge, given what I know now. All right. In the end, though, there's not a lot we can do about it now except hitch a ride. After we get everything repaired, of course. Which is not so big of a deal. We have lots of resources to do this with. Living pearl. Okay, well we have some of those on our ocean storage. Damaged remembrance part. Heart of the Sun? To make a new remembrance? Oh my. That shouldn't be too bad. We should have all the parts for that. Ooh, damaged Korvac's convergence cube. Okay, so we have a couple of things we need to be on the lookout for. How's our technology? Our technology bracket is good. Right, so we need a Korvac's convergence cube, a Heart of the Sun, and a Living Pearl. Living Pearl we can get right here on our ship. And it wants us to go see Nada and Polo again. I'm curious to see what happens if I go find them and I ask them to direct me to an Atlas terminal. Okay, so since the wiki and so much information online has deceived me about getting to redo the decision of the purge to travel to Eissentam, a fellow traveler by the name of Taz has kindly offered to help me travel there. And while I was not able to get our meeting on camera, I was actually able to establish a base. And so we need to head to the Eissentam greeting station and check it out. Oh, gotta make sure to scan the critters. Can't forget that. Alright. Taz and Thranx's met... Oh, hold on. We had a message here. Taz and Thranx's met in Eissentam July 3rd, 2020. And I built this tiny little station here to just commemorate it. There's not much going on. I suppose we should put maybe... Let's see if we can do a center light here. That ought to be nice. And connect that. And then, hold on, let's turn this off. And then, yeah, let's build another decoration or so. some chairs. Oh, the star silk. It's always the star silk. Not really a bed. We can put maybe... no. I suppose it's... whatever we try to put here, it's just going to block the way. It's just a gazebo. It's not too much. And we've already put a lot of time into this episode trying to build up our other base and travel here. And we're not going to worry about this darn Atlas mission anymore. Goodness. No, we are enjoying reality while it lasts. And making sure that we're able to travel in Eissentam moving forward. So if anybody is wondering, with all of the misinformation on the internet, whether or not you're able to redo the purge, you are not, actually. So if, like me, you were under the impression that you could simply redo the decision in the purge and skip your way to Eissentam, do not pass up that opportunity. And furthermore, now you can travel back to galaxies you've already been to through the portal at the Nexus when you couldn't do that at the time that I made the decision to stay. So more than ever, you have no reason to skip the purge. Choose your galaxy type to jump to, and then you can travel back if you have unfinished business. But that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. A bit of a journey and a little bit of effort to actually get where we're going, but lo and behold, we've made it. And for reference, actually, we are 689,000 light years away from the center of Eissentam, so we're still... okay, alright, nobody cares. So we're still a good bit away from the center. We did not get jumped exceptionally close to the center, but that's okay. That just means we have that much more exploration that we can do now. And until next time, take care.